And thank you for joining us. With us is Lisa Cox. Lisa, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, Luke?
Excellent. It's good to have you back. Lots been going on with Pennie and your department. In fact, so much has been going on, you've actually moved.
I have moved. I moved from Alden Street, and now I'm at, they call it the City Center in Meadville at 984 Water Street. And it's a great big office. I love it. I love it. We will have to have when you come to my door, my name is on the door on the outside. We will have a buzzer there for you to get in, but great location, great parking. So I have people come in, or I do a lot of enrollments over the phone too.
Lisa, for those who don't know, talk about the enrollment period. What are the exact dates?
Oh, absolutely. Enrollment, well, right now it's special enrollment. So a special enrollment is when our open enrollment is closed. So if you have a qualifying life event, lost your job, moved, got married, something like that, retired early, I would be able to get you enrolled into Pennie. And so that's the special enrollment period. And you do have a 60-day window after that qualifying life event would happen. So you'd want to be sure to get enrolled in that time.
If somebody wanted to go through the process, go on the website, they could probably spend a lot of time, but there's probably a good chance they're going to have questions, and probably fairly early on in the process. Should they sit down with somebody and have that conversation and have some help working through, going through the process? Yeah,
that's what I'm here for, and I love to do it, and to help assist that person, walk them through. A lot of people, you know the word deductible, you know the word co-pay or co-insurance or out-of-pocket max, but do you really understand how that all works together? I never really did. So I was really happy when somebody, took the time, walked me through, gave me examples of how that would work. I do that. And then I also want to be sure that we're looking at the right plans for them. What's your medications? Who's your doctors? And of course it comes down to what fits in your budget too, when we're looking at the plans. And they have all different forms. There's bronze, silver, gold, and UPMC and Highmark seems to be the most prominent in our areas.
Would you say if somebody works with you 1 year, should they come back a second year and take a look at things? How often are things changing with somebody's plan?
Well, they just do that yearly for the open enrollment. So that's why it's vital this year, especially because they're not going to do that automatically re-enroll. So you want to make sure you call, make that appointment with myself, Pennie, I have a couple other sisters that work with me. I have Jennifer Reese, she's in Tidioute, and we're going to have Shannon Lynn at Hermitage. So that's what we're there for, and give us a call. Let us get you re-enrolled. On top of that, the plans may change. Your income lots of time changes from 1 year to the next. So we want to go ahead and make those changes and just be sure the plan you have now is still the right plan for you next year, because maybe you even have differences in your health. Something has changed where now you need to see a specialist.
Is there a good time to make that phone call to you, to schedule an appointment to sit down and at least have a conversation? Do they wait until the enrollment period opens?
No, I always ask, call me ahead of time, and we'll even go over all the information. I give you a great idea. We all get really busy, but no matter what, we'll make time for you. And if I am scheduled for the day or full or whatever, there's 3 of us now. So we're definitely going to be able to be sure you get the help that you need.
It's really nice when you look at it. You mentioned the other offices, but you are spread out. You have quite a large territory.
I do. They just gave it to me, and it's from Erie to Potter County.
Wow.
So we got a lot of miles to cover, and a lot of the people out there still need insured. In fact, the age group that they're really looking for, they feel are the most uninsured, which I was surprised to hear, is 40-year-olds. So, I would have thought they'd say 20s, but it's 40s.
What kind of questions are you getting when you sit down with somebody? What are some of those common questions that maybe people have regarding Pennie?
Of course, premium, what does it cover? Younger ones are looking like pregnancy, which it's so impressive, the least amount that they have to pay. medications, that's important. Specialists, those are probably the ones that they're really looking for. Affordability too. I mean, who isn't watching?
You mentioned just the sort of different demographics. It really is quite amazing. It must make every situation different for you, every conversation different for you.
Yeah. Yeah, because Venango actually has different plans offered to them than what Crawford does. So zip codes too, they'll have different plans and different rates too. And
again, another reason to sit down with a professional and have this conversation.
Yeah, yes. And so we're well versed in the plans that are in their areas, so we can help them pick the right choice.
When somebody makes that call and they've committed to come in and visit, how much time should they put aside to sit down? Because really, it's not a 2-minute conversation.
No. To go through everything, I'm going to say an hour. I mean, and lots of times it can be less than that.
Sure.
But I just want all your questions answered. I don't want you to walk out. And then the thing that I always tell everybody is there's no silly question. Just, always call me if you get home and you get thinking about something, and, no silly question. When
somebody walks out of your office after having that consultation, what do they know? Do they have everything in front of them to make a decision? Do they go back and think about it and then call you?
So I usually print off what we just discussed so they can take it home and look it over and decide. I mean, it is so important. You're dealing with your health, medications, will this work for us financially? So I'll give them 2 or 3 plans that maybe we've discussed, and they can take that home and look it over. Sometimes people call me. I just had a lady call today, and we did the complete enrollment. She was pretty firm, and that she was comfortable in what she selected. But we're all like that. You're looking for a car, you're going to go home and talk about that versus the other one that you drove. Which one are you going to get the better whatever that you're looking for with it?
And then, like you said, I mean, if somebody's like, yeah, this is great, they can...
Right then. We can get them enrolled.
Okay. Do they have questions throughout the year, or is it, hey, we'll see you next year when we take a look at our plan? Did they call you throughout the year?
Yeah, I do. I get a lot of phone calls. They want to update their income, or they want to change, I'm making less, I'm making more. We just had a baby. Got to, make that change. Or, of course, there's all the other divorce, or somebody's passed away, sadly. Or they have a spouse that was working and no longer is, and they were on their work insurance, and now they need to have them come on to their Pennie account. So, yeah, there's a lot of questions. We're busy definitely throughout the year. Plus, we are doing so much with outreach this year. We're actually having a lot of fun, but we're doing a lot of outreach too.
That's great. And again, you've never been shy telling people, hey, if you see me out and you have a question, ask.
I love it. Yeah. My husband gets embarrassed, but I mean, we've been together 40 years, so I think he should be getting used to it by now. But I do. I'm happy to help. I love my job. I know I say it every time, but I love what I do because it's so rewarding.
Yeah, and if you happen to be out and about, maybe you stop in and see a movie, maybe you'll see Lisa's face on the screen.
Yeah, oh my gosh, we have the best response. So Luke, actually, you filmed us, if you remember, but it's such a good video. We were fortunate enough to have Pennie, we have it in at the Meadville Movies and up at Tinseltown. And we have local people that I feel they're pretty well known. And we had some different locations like Cup and Spoon and the restaurant and that people are familiar with. And we had a little humor with it, but seriousness too, so they know, what Pennie is all about. And we're having such good feedback on it.
And the point there is you just want people to know that you're accessible, that you're here for, again, various different phases in your life. That you're here for them.
Right. And then let's just say at some point too, if that's not the right solution for them at that time, they can't get into it or, whatever, I do have other resources. That's the nice thing about our community. There's so many good resources out there that it might not be exactly what they wanted in health insurance, but I can give them solutions to help get them through until they can get with the health insurance, the Pennie.
When you look at the office locations in a place like Tidioute, servicing a rural part of our area, what great outreach.
Oh, because there's so many people that weren't aware. And then just to be out there and getting involved with the community and seeing the need for it, it's rewarding. It really is. And then of course Erie, you know, that's a huge audience up that way, or group of consumers that need it. Same with Crawford. I mean, just all the way across. And Hermitage is our first. It's a new outreach there, so very untouched, and we're really hoping to help make people more aware of Pennie and what Shannon can help them with.
That's wonderful. What's the best way to reach the office? Is there one phone number to call? Do they go to a website?
Yeah, well, you can. You could actually go right to Pennie too and search for Assisters in your local area. But in my instance, you could call me at 814-333-1758, and maybe you're calling me and I see that you're from Hermitage or Tidioute. I could help you, but I'll probably send you to one of the other sisters, because maybe you want to go to their office at some time or whatever. But yeah, calling us, or I can always send people to whichever way, or myself to help.
Lisa, thanks as always for the great information. There's a lot to go over, and again, if folks have questions, they can reach out to your office or go to the website.
Absolutely. Please give us a call. We're always happy to help. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you guys are a lot of fun. It's a fun department.
Thank you. We do have a good time.
Yeah, and they do care, so call.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lisa, thanks for being with us.
Oh, happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for the great information, and thank you for being with us as well.